2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Today's coverage of the FedEx and Jude Championship is about to begin. Hello golf fans, Luke Elvey here, and I'm delighted to be joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beamer in the booth. And Beamer, the juices are flowing. This quest for the FedEx Cup has begun.
Tell you what, the folks at home are in for some kind of treat. The action out there has been sensational. Looking forward to seeing how this week shakes out.
Well, it's time for the preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action.
The approach into the first at TPC Southwind, Rich, played uphill to a challenging green.
Back up the hill ever so slightly. When the pin is on the back portion of the green, it's hard to get it close, but anywhere on the front part of the green, you can get it close and make birdie.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. This one's looking good.
That gets the job done.
That's a rock solid par right there.
He's currently tied for 10th. The second at TPC Southwind presents the first real birdie chance. Just a short par 4 playing 401 yards. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That's frustrating. In she goes. Let's head to the next. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5 measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. Opting for the 4-iron here.
This one headed left.
They're in the bunker, but a chance to get up and down. Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. And he needs this to save par. That was a gallant attempt.
And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt.
A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. The fourth hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left. And choosing the 8-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt to move into the top 20.
Well, it's a bit disappointing.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Yeah, He'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The fifth at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
And he's safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, so close. 4 feet to the cup. Sitting at 1 over for the day. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. That's tiny. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Par putt coming up here. Was on a good line. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Ooh.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. We need this one to bounce right. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Sitting at 2 over for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That is absolutely spot on.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Not a bad play, that one. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this.
That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 10th at TPC Southwind is a par 4 that plays just over 450 yards from the back tee. A lot of players take less than driver here to position their ball for the best approach to an uphill green that has a number of tiers on it. Accuracy on both shots are required. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you?
Playing from around 160 yards.
5 shots off the lead. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Outstanding shot. High quality. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Second shot here on the 12th. And here we are with the third shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Just didn't drop. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Trying to save par here.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. 4 strokes off the lead. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, oh no, this one's left.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Just go ahead and tap that one in. Yep, well done. And that par ensures he'll stay right there at even par. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
This should play.
Yeah, that was a safe play. 20 feet to the hole. That's disappointing. And this one is for his par. Trailing by 4 strokes. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Ah, that's not the shot he was hoping for. Just hoping for an outcome now. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, what a stroke. Oh, just missed. And this one will be for bogey. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Oh, great swing there. The final par 5 at TPC Southwind is a good one. Up the hill rich and a chance to get there in 2.
Second shot back up the hill at 16. Bunkers on the front left and back right of this green could pose some problems. However, this hole generally plays the easiest on the golf course. Go ahead, take it on the flagstick with your seconds.
Time now for the 4th shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Currently at +1 for the tournament. Penultimate hole at TPC Southwind is a very strong par 4, measuring 490 yards off the back tees. There is a little creek that runs through the centre of the fairway here, but that only catches the biggest of drives. There's 2 big trees either side that you want to position yourself in the middle of, so then you can hit a clean shot to the green. 2 strong shots required to get onto the surface, and even once you're on the green, par isn't assured.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Wow, that's misjudged.
Well, that'll maintain the momentum. Nice par putt.
Well, the finishing hole at TPC Southwind is an absolute beauty. There's been some heroic moments like hole-out eagles, and there's been triple bogeys that have cost championships. Your job is to get the ball safely into the fairway here. And if you're not a long driver, don't take on the corner. But if you can, it'll leave you just a short iron in, a chance to seal the victory with a birdie. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
And this putters for a final score of 70. Not a bad line, this.
And we're all over. Bar the shouting.
Not a bad week, Rich, wouldn't you say?
Couple of bright spots in there. A top 20 finish in a PGA Tour event is still a solid showing.